Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This time we're gonna cook Japanese curry with my brother here. This is Brook's favorite dish, so let's get right into it.
There is a recipe for curry on the One Piece Pirate Recipes by Sanji, on page 62. This is Kokoro's curry rice. The manga moment was in chapter 353, when we see a flashback of Kokoro, Tom's secretary at the time, serving home-cooked meals that they all ate around the table, like a family. However, on Whole Cake Island, we see a bento box made by Sanji with all of the Straw Hat's favorite meals. Brook's is curry rice, so that is what we will be preparing today. Let's start by preparing the white rice. Measure 2 cups of white sushi rice and put it into a bowl. Wash rice 3 to 4 times until water is clear, mixing it and straining it over and over. Once the rice is clean, transfer into a large pot. Pour equal parts water to rice ratio. Turn the heat to high, and once it starts simmering, lower the heat to super low and let it cook with the lid on for 10 minutes. Important tip, do not lift the lid during the 10-minute mark. Transfer into another bowl and drizzle a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar. Or if you don't have rice vinegar, you can mix a 1/4 cup of vinegar and a tablespoon of sugar. Mix well and your rice is ready to eat. For the curry, prepare your sharpest knives and get 5 large carrots. Nope, not that carrot. Peel the carrots and save the peels on a separate bowl for later. We will use them and cut them into chop suey style. Transfer them into another bowl. Cut half of an onion into medium-sized slices and set aside. Dice a whole potato and mix it with the carrots. Mince 2 cloves of garlic and save the dry peels with the carrot peels. Puree the garlic into a paste and set aside. Finally cut 4 or 5 scallion stalks. Set aside. Remember your peels you were saving? Add the scallion bulbs into the mix. On a large pot with boiling water, add all of your leftover vegetable peels and skin. Let it simmer for an hour or more. Remember, Sanji doesn't waste any food, so that's what we're doing as well. Now for the spices. We are going to prepare our homemade masala. Masala means mixed spices. So, pay close attention. We're gonna add 3 teaspoons of ground coriander, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, ground cinnamon, ground ginger, garlic powder, nutmeg, and cardamom, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, 2 bay leaves, a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, 1 pinch of ground thyme, half a teaspoon of cayenne, and finally 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder. Mix all of your spices. Pour vegetable oil on a wok. Cook just the onions and add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar to caramelize the onions. Dice your protein of choice to chunks. We are using beef for this recipe. Stews and curry dishes often use tough meats since they cook for a longer time. Cover the beef with flour. On another large saucepan, add a tablespoon of ghee, which is clarified butter. We use ghee since it has a higher smoking point. Cook the beef with the butter. We're only going to sear the beef, not cook it all the way. Set aside on a separate bowl. On that same saucepan with the remains of butter and beef juice, pour more vegetable oil and then toast your spices. Then, we're gonna saute the potatoes and the carrots. Deglaze the saucepan with a little bit of white wine. Add the beef back into the saucepan with the potatoes and the carrots. Add the caramelized onion. You will now strain your stock, the one we were simmering with the peels before, into this saucepan with the beef and vegetables. Cover your saucepan and cook on low heat for 1 to 2 hours. Add some salt and the minced garlic into the saucepan. Check to see if the potatoes are soft. And voila! I hope you enjoy the process of making this dish, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more One Piece recipes by Sanji. We absolutely love this one.
Ooh.